Have you ever promised yourself that tomorrow would be different? Yet somehow, tomorrow always looks exactly the same. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your future. It's simply choosing what feels safe right now. Every morning, your brain asks one simple question. Why leave comfort when staying here feels easier? Sometimes, the hardest part isn't the work. It's convincing your brain to begin. A few seconds of scrolling become a few minutes, hours. Your brain loves rewards that require almost no effort. Every big dream begins with discomfort, and that's exactly why your brain wants you to walk away. Your comfort zone isn't holding you hostage. Your own mind is convincing you it's the safest place to stay. Every opportunity starts with a single decision, the decision to open a door you've never opened before. Deep inside you, there's already a stronger version waiting. The only thing separating you is today's choices. So if your brain is built to choose comfort, how do you teach it to choose growth instead? That's what you'll discover next. Your brain always notices the easier path first. That's not weakness, it's survival instinct. Comfort feels rewarding because your brain loves quick pleasure, even when it steals your future. Most of the weight you're carrying isn't real. It's fear your brain created to keep you safe. Every decision creates a different version of you. The question is, which version are you feeding today? Success isn't built in one day. It's built one small decision at a time. Fear always looks bigger in your imagination than it does in real life. Every healthy habit teaches your brain a new definition of comfort. The results may be invisible today, but every good choice is feeding the person you'll become tomorrow. The moment you stop obeying comfort, your life finally begins to change. And this is only the beginning. Every day, life quietly asks you the same question: comfort or growth? The first step always feels harder than the second. That's because your brain is resisting change. Real discipline isn't about having more willpower. It's about removing temptation before it controls you. You don't need one giant leap. You only need the courage to take the next small step. One good day won't change your life, but repeating good days will. People often laugh at small beginnings until those small beginnings become something extraordinary. Excuses feel heavy until you decide to stop carrying them. Every level of growth reveals a bigger version of what's possible. The strongest prison was never around you. It was inside your mind. And once you prove to yourself that you can move forward, your brain slowly starts believing it too. Most limits aren't real. They're stories your brain keeps repeating. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing to move even while fear is still there. Confidence isn't given to you. It's built every time you keep going. The moment you stop believing every negative thought, you become lighter. Time never waits. The only question is, what are you doing with it? Once you understand how your brain works, you stop fighting yourself. Every victory, no matter how small, tells your brain, we can do this again. The people who succeed aren't luckier. They're simply clearer about where they're going. Eventually, your actions and your identity become the same person. But the biggest transformation doesn't happen outside you. It happens inside your mind. Then one day, something finally clicks. You realize comfort was never the real goal. Most obstacles weren't around you. They were hidden in the way you were thinking. The excuses that once controlled you suddenly lose their power. Growth begins the moment comfort stops making your decisions. You stop waiting to feel ready and start moving anyway. The habits that once felt difficult now feel normal. And for the first time, you begin trusting yourself. Not because life became easier, but because you became. Real change starts with one small promise and keeping it today. Remove distractions before they remove your attention. You don't need massive progress. You only need to become 1% better today. Small daily habits quietly become the foundation of an extraordinary life. The words you repeat to yourself eventually become the life you live. Whatever you feed every day grows stronger. Every powerful decision becomes easier once your purpose becomes stronger than your excuses. Your courage doesn't just change your life, it inspires others to move too. When you know where you're going, your brain stops chasing every distraction. The life you've been dreaming about doesn't start tomorrow. It starts with the choice you make today. You don't have to conquer the whole mountain today. Just keep climbing. Every step forward weakens the doubts that once controlled you. One good habit leads to another until success becomes automatic. The rewards you see today were planted by the choices you made yesterday. The story of your future changes the moment you stop rereading your excuses. Growth isn't about perfection. It's about refusing to stay the same. The strongest people don't climb alone. They lift others with them. Every small decision quietly creates a completely different future. Purpose gives your brain a reason to keep moving, even when motivation disappears. And one day, look back and realize that the hardest step was simply deciding to begin. Every great journey begins with a decision that nobody else can make for you. When you become stronger, you gain the power to make someone else stronger too. Success isn't about moving fast. It's about never stopping. Believe in the seed, even before the tree exists. The fear of failure disappears the moment you value learning more than winning. Every good habit quietly builds the person you're becoming. Storms never last forever, but the strength they leave behind can. Every finish line becomes the starting line for your next chapter. Your courage might become the light someone else has been searching for. The comfort zone didn't disappear. You simply became too strong to stay inside it. Look how far you've come. Not because life became easier, but because you refused to quit. You don't have to carry yesterday into tomorrow. Great futures are planted long before anyone else can see them. Every small choice has been preparing you for this moment. The person you've been chasing has been growing inside you all along. Every positive thought you act on becomes a message to your future self. Even the darkest nights remind us tomorrow's sunrise is already on its way. The brightest success is the one that helps someone else find their way. Your greatest victory isn't what you've achieved, it's who you've become. Because the moment you stop choosing comfort, you finally start choosing your true potential. One decision, repeated every day, can completely rewrite your future. Your past may explain you, but it never has to define you. Dreams become reality only after they become daily actions. The person you admire most could become the person looking back at you. The secret was never talent. It was refusing to stop climbing. Your transformation doesn't end with you. It becomes hope for someone else. When your purpose becomes stronger than your comfort, everything changes. Every small step you take today sends hope into your tomorrow. Remember, your biggest competition isn't other people. It's the person you were yesterday. Your brain may always love comfort. Your future will always